Tomorrow is 2 weeks since starting my 30-day reset challenge, and I thought I'd share with you some things that have worked, some things that have potentially failed but I've kept going, and what I think it has meant for my life in such a short amount of time and how I feel like it's transformed it. Thank you for joining me back on my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Maddie. I'm a dietitian and a mum to a 10-month-old and a 3-year-old living in Western Australia. So on the 24th of January, I set out to myself to start this little 30-day challenge to complete 6 daily habits that I felt would get me closer to my big goals for the year and to make me feel happier, healthier, and more fulfilled. So I'll show you my little habit tracker at the moment. So this is my habit tracker so far. My 6 things that I chose, we're on day 13 now, so I haven't filled out anything yet for today. I chose to do 30 minutes of movement, 3 litres of water, 10 minutes of reading, journaling, uploading a YouTube video, and spending 30 minutes building my business. As we progressed through the challenge, I found that the YouTube one, at the start I wanted to do long form videos. Oh my golly gosh. I just felt like the quality over quantity was the best option, so I changed that to be able to be long form or a short, because they both will end up helping with growing my channel. And the 30 minutes of business, I changed that to also include not only working on the business but client work as well. As you can see, there actually are a few crosses, and I'm not gonna lie, there were some days where it was really tricky to do some things, in particular if it was a day of solo parenting or a day, because I've just started back up at the hospital working as a dietitian in the pediatric clinic there as well. And I found on that day, if both parents are working and you've also got to get the kids to daycare, I struggled to fit in some things. So the one thing I did learn from reading Atomic Habits is it's okay if you do miss a day of your habit, but keep going. And this is where I think the 75 hard and those sorts of intense challenges fall down, because I would have failed on day 8 when I didn't meet my 30 minutes of movement. But instead, I've kept going. I'm going to see this 30 days out. One day does not define my success, and to keep building on my habits long term. My biggest successes have been meeting my water intake, and I do feel like I feel more hydrated. I feel like my skin's been better with that as well, and yeah, not so depleted in energy because I am breastfeeding as well. The other 2 ones that I've been really happy with, that there's been no issues in meeting every single day, are my 10 minutes of reading, and I'm up to my 3rd book of the year, which in previous years I would have only read 3 for the total year. At the moment, reading this little number for a book. It's a real little read, and it was just on our bookshelf as one of my partner's books, but it's like been quite cute. I'm nearly finished, and it's wild to think that you could literally buy a lion from the like shopping centres and stuff in the 70s. So wild. It's a cute little read anyway. And then I've also been loving journaling, and I feel like that's been a real good outlet to just get thoughts down, feelings, particularly with big transitions of sending my youngest to daycare and all the mum guilt, etc., that comes along with balancing everything. But yeah, I've been loving that I'm getting my reading done every day, no issues, and my journaling every day, no issues. Spending 30 minutes on building the business. it's been a bit up and down trying to do that as well, particularly on the days where I work in my hospital role. So I either have to get up early or do it after the boys are asleep, which is about 7:30 at night. So just, yeah, giving myself some, what's the word I'm looking for? Some kindness in that area, but also remembering that 30 minutes isn't that long. It could be, you know, as simple as just planning out my week or something along those lines. So I'm going to stick at that. And then the 30 minutes of movement, there's been 2 days where I haven't done that either, and another couple of days where I've had to split that 30 minutes down further. So at night time, it's been like a 15-minute yoga session and a walk around the block or something earlier in the day. So that one's been quite tricky as well. But I will say that this has been really helpful in finding time for myself and navigating this next stage of postpartum. I also feel like I gave myself the right number of habits to start with. I didn't overwhelm, and I'm glad I didn't make the movement one more strict or more minutes or an hour. I think that was the perfect amount of time in this stage of my life, and I can just see all of them are benefiting me so much. My goals for the next 2 weeks to end this 30-day challenge and keep on with my habits. I do want to prioritize exercise again. At the start of the challenge, I had unfortunately sprained my ankle, which really limited being able to go for runs or do much exercise. So it was really walks and yoga. My ankle is feeling better now, so I do want to make sure I prioritize that. And when I can, and when I'm not too sleep deprived, when sleep is good overnight, my best chances of getting my exercise in for the day is to do it first thing when I've got my partner home as well. So if I can go for that walk or run at 5:30 in the morning to set me up for the day, and then it's done. Otherwise, it will be a sweat workout at home with the kids. That's fine. That means it gets it done, and I'll do it in the afternoon, either after dinner or some point in the day where I find a 30-minute window. That's my real focus. This challenge so far has been a great start to the year, just carving out a little bit of time to focus on what will make me feel better, and it's given me some real reflections for what I need to focus on in 2025. So if you get the opportunity to do a little 30-day reset, I recommend it highly. And let me know if you would like a copy of the PDF to stick on your fridge as a little habit tracker. But the biggest takeaway, I think, for me, and what I want to tell you, particularly if you're a postpartum mum, is one day does not determine your success or what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, hey, Moo. If something goes astray on one of the days, just keep going. Don't stop. You haven't failed. Keep going. Keep building on those habits. It gets easier and easier over time, rather than having an all or nothing mentality. If I had stopped when I couldn't do that one day of 30 minutes of movement, I would have failed at day 8. But I'm going to keep going, keep persevering, and at the end of the day, I'm going to tally up my percentages to see what in each of my areas, how successful that was. So I'm thinking for my journaling and reading, I'm going to get 100%, and hopefully for my YouTubing as well. And fingers crossed, we just keep going up and up, and there's less little bumps in the road. thanks for being here. I appreciate you. If you get a chance, please leave a comment and let me know where you're watching from. And yeah, I would love to connect, and hopefully we can help each other through making these healthy, sustainable habits and cheer each other on. Have a great day.